What's poppin' T subs and T squads? So check this out, Tasha. I'm gonna try my damnedest to not read you about your draws, girl. In this review, I'ma try so hard because y'all know I live for Xscape or whatever, and I like both the sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to run down on Tasha like I would if she was another one of these reality TV people. But I ain't even finna do you like that, Tasha. Nor Mammy G. I ain't finna do you nor Mammy G like that. I'm not. Um, mm. Speaking of Mammy G and Tasha, we get down to the scene back down with Tamika laying out, spilling the beans about Tasha and Rocky stealing all her damn royalty money and the mom Mammy G knowing about it. And I believe every single solitary last goddamn word of it. All right. I said that last week and I'm saying it again this week. I believe every solitary word of it. I do. And it's a damn shame that the only explanation that the mama could give is, well, you don't know what she could have needed the money for. I don't listen. I mean, with family like y'all, who the hell need a damn enemy? Moving on. Candy and Candy down to the candy factory and Tamika and Tiny come around there. So Tamika tells them about her bringing up Rocky cashing checks that equaled up to a total of 30K that I was telling y'all about or whatever, whatever. Um, at the same time, Tasha and Rocky is having dinner or lunch or whichever with each other, girl. I don't know. And she's telling him about the same situation that happened. And he want to know why his name is being brought up. Well, your name is being brought up because you stole money from your sister-in-law. That's why your name is being brought up. You stole money from your sister-in-law, had it cashed in both of y'all's accounts, and then you broke off the mama a piece because you also see what we all see, which is there is a favoritism there. And I feel as though you played on that shit. That's honestly how I feel about you, Rocky. I feel like you played on that. Tasha allowed it to happen, which makes her trash. And it's just, I said I wasn't gonna run down on Tasha. I did say that. But Rocky is a bitch ass nigga. I don't like nothing about Rocky at all. And he's your biggest downfall. I'm just gonna say that right now, Tasha. But moving on, I feel as though you deserve it. Moving on. Ciao. So Tamika plays Tiny and Candy this passive aggressive ass voicemail that Mammy G left her, and it's just sad. The whole thing between the Scott sisters and a Mammy is really really sad. It is. It's sad, and I wouldn't blame Tasha if I mean Tamika if she never spoke to neither one of their asses again. I really wouldn't. Even in this moment, Tasha, you still a damn snake in the damn grass. So, like, you just can't be trusted. Like, god damn. Like, whatever. I hope Rocky got as much loyalty to you as you got to him. Oh, that's right, he don't. Because we all remember how this little girl done came out here talk about something, how she done had this full-blown relationship with Rocky so much so to when this woman got pregnant. Now, I wonder will that come up in this season. Moving on. So we get down to Lily and her Lily's sister Jeanette come around there. Basically, that whole scene was for us to get to meet Jeanette and also get a history lesson about SWV from Lily's side. And I appreciated that. I loved hearing about Lily's upbringing and, you know, I can't imagine how dope it would be to like actually live your dreams out like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's mad dope to hear each the same story kind of sort of, but from their different perspectives. I totally appreciated that. And shout out to Janet. I actually loved seeing their dynamics because the both of them is a key. So I really hope we get to see more of that. Anywho, Taj and Tamika meet up and Tamika lets her know about the situation that went down and what happened and so and so and so. And she says well, basically what Tamika said was the reason why she rode for Tasha as much as she did, even back when they was still in Escape, is because that was the only way that her and the mama could see eye to eye. That was the only way her and the mama could get along. That was the only way her and Mama G could ever seem to be okay, is if she just rode with Tasha. She said the minute that she felt differently or thought differently or decided that she wanted to do something different, both of them would gang up on her and make it seem as if she's going against the family or whatever the case may be. And that's real. I believe every word of what Tamika's saying. I'm just gonna be honest. I believe every word of what Tamika's saying because Tasha know her balding ass husband make us want to believe any different. I'm just saying. Moving on. Um Escape having a meeting down to one of the five of Tiny's houses around there, child. So Tiny talks about management, and Candy feels as though that Escape needs new management. I don't know who was managing them around this point in time, but from what they said, that it was people that Tasha and Rocky know or whatever, and Tiny, Tamika, and Candy is all in the agreement that since Versus, they really haven't done anything. They didn't use the traction to like get them to do this or get them to do that. And so now they want to get new management. And I don't blame them. Um, Tamika trying to talk to Tasha. Tasha wants to put it all off on their damn mammy, talking about she disrespected my mama and she need to make it right with my mama and so and so and so. Listen, Mammy G ain't got a goddamn thing to do with what y'all dare to talk about. That situation has nothing to do with Escape. That is a personal situation. What y'all are there to talk about are situations dealing with Escape. Like, that's the pitfall about having family members and stuff like that, because it always be personal. And then it gets too personal to where you can't discuss or dabble and dabble in business. You got to get the personal stuff out the way first. Then now we can make money. But see, we figure out what it was. It had nothing to do with her being so hurt and she got to make it right with Mammy G. It's because she running around out here doing this snake shit like Coco was out here doing SWV. And the same way Coco gonna learn, Tasha, your ass gonna learn. Because don't get me wrong, while you got a cute little voice for Escape, do I feel as though you can make it on your own? If you could have, bitch, you would have did it a long damn time ago. Not when you sitting around here 47 years old. I said I won't gonna do this for Tasha. I said that. See, I caught myself. I caught myself because Tasha, you was finna get it. Tasha, I was finna go there with you. I'm gonna move on. So Taj comes home after her tour. Shout out to her husband. Shout out to seeing her son Eric, who is a spitting image of both his parents. And Taj opens up about being a mom and still dealing with SWV and being a wife and so on and so forth. But you got it, Taj. You got it. Moving on. Coco went home with her mama and Miss Jalen. Miss Jalen say that mama she want to sing, and I say let Miss Jalen sing. Cause Coco got a golden throat, so it wouldn't shock me if Miss Jalen got a golden throat. All right. So I'm on. Look, I'm down for it, Miss Jalen. I let me see the words come about that throat, other than something else going in it. Moving on. So So Candy down to the Candy Factory, listening to unreleased songs she got. Candy, I gave you a pass on Legs, Hips, and Body because it was a cute song. But do, I mean, could the same thing I just almost gave to Tasha go for you? Yeah, it could. No shade, Candy, but I had your first album. I'm just gonna leave it at that because you my favorite right now. I ain't finna do you like that. The point I'm trying to make to you is I much rather you be the pen to the paper and keep do for people what you did for Destiny's Child with Say My Name. Do for the kids what you did for TLC with No Scrubs and all of that. Like that's what you do. We don't necessarily need to see you in the forefront. Um, Moving on. So Tasha says that her and Candy always had an issue ever since they was young because Candy had an issue with Tasha constantly getting the lead songs. Um, Now don't get me wrong, the hits that came out Candy was the lead in some of those songs, like Just Kicking It and My Little Secret. You know what I'm saying? Songs like that. You know, she the songs that were hits, Candy sung lead on. I don't necessarily think Candy had an issue with that. I don't. Especially seeing how you are now, Tasha. I just don't think that that was the issue Candy had with you. I'm just gonna be honest. But I do agree with Candy and Todd with you jealous of the fact that you wanted to go solo and you snaked them. And then it turned around, your album got shelved, but then Candy's album came out a year after that. Now, as tied and through and delayed as it was, no shade to Candy. We just being honest here. As tired, delayed, and through as it was, that wasn't the point. The point is, she did something that you wanted to do and you couldn't get it done. And although she wasn't able to fully make it as a solo artist, she was able to still make it as a ghostwriter because most of the songs that she written for folk became really big hits that she won Grammys for. I'm just saying, Tasha. What Tasha and Candy said about you being jealous of her is not so far fetched. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not. So Tasha and Rocky going to Motown Gospel. I and that was the end of the episode, y'all, because she got a tight ass EP that came out on YouTube not too long ago. Don't get me wrong, she could sing, but the song is tired and through. She could sing, but the song is tired and through, just like I knew it was because you're doing some snake shit. You can't win when you play dirty, Tasha. You can't. You can't. And then you got your ugly, ratty ass husband sitting there with that Cheshire ass grin on his face with this messy ish that y'all got going on. It's you make it hard for somebody to want to root for you because you see, I'm about to get irritated because I'm moving shit. Y'all, I'm done. That's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode because tonight's episode triggered me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. Mammy G, it took everything I had for me not to cuss your ass out tonight. Okay? It did. Y'all make sure to be on the lookout for the roast and review this Tuesday at 8:15. It's gonna be on my channel. The link gonna be made sometime tonight or tomorrow. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Myself, JoJo, and Scotty. I think Scotty's still gonna be here for this. He gonna be here for this, and we're gonna go off about it some more. And with that, I'm gone. Bye.